Good morning, it's Daniel.
And Jenny.
And Talia's over there hanging out on the bed. And it is our last day here in Paris before we head to the airport. We have about a half day we're going to spend inside of the Disneyland Paris parks. And then we have a train to catch at about 5 o'clock that takes us to the airport.
And just for reference, the train station is very convenient. It is at the end of Disney Village that is closest to the entrance to Disneyland and Walt Disney Studios Park.
We're going to go head out, so we'll catch you in the parks.
So we made it into Walt Disney Studios Park about 10 a.m. and the crowd level at the entrance to get in is much longer and much busier at 10 a.m. than it was during our morning hour. So you definitely want to get here closer to park opening if you're trying to maximize your day. We are going to do the last thing on our list that we have not yet done, and that is the Green Army Men parachute ride. So that's where we're heading. We have no idea how long the wait is, but we're going to wait for it because then we can cross off all of our must-dos, and then we'll do some re-rides of stuff we've already done, and then see where we're at. So I didn't realize it had a single rider line. It said that's only 5 minutes long, so that would actually be much less wait. I'm not sure the ride is really going to be worth the 30-minute wait that we have for it, and we're choosing to ride together instead of single rider, but I will say the decoration and theming in the line is really cool, and well done, Disney.
Yeah, it's definitely above and beyond what we have at Disneyland, I would say. It's more like the Toy Story Land at Walt Disney World. Just a lot of little details and Easter eggs.
We've made it on to the Green Army Men parachute drop ride.
Very similar to Jumpin' Jellyfish, although the seats are more comfortable and bigger.
I think we're about to head on up. You can see all the construction as you're going up and down, and most of the rest of the park. Kind of cool. All right, we did it.
What did you think?
It was so fun. You could feel the pressure like Guardians when you were going up and down and you stopped.
Yeah, that's about as extreme as a drop ride that I can do. It's a very mild Tower of Terror.
And now Talia and I are going to go on Slinky Dog's Zigzag Spin. We made it on to Slinky Dog's Zigzag Spin. And we're going to spin, and we're going to zig, and we're going to
Zag.
let's have some fun zigging and zagging and spinning.
And here we go.
There's Mommy. That was fun. We stopped at the food booths to get some food, so we got a cheese pretzel and 2 crepes. One is a duck crepe and one is a goat cheese crepe. They look and smell delicious. I'm gonna give the pretzel a try since I'm holding it already. Oh, hot.
She warned you.
She did warn me. That's really good.
So this is like a miniature Christmas market like what we went to in Paris. And it's actually up during the entire season of winter, so I think it's here until February or March. I'm gonna try the duck breast crepe, and it has cheese and a little bit of arugula. It's very good. Something crunchy in there. I think it's the arugula. Not too crunchy, just a surprising texture, but it's very good.
It tastes like a ham and Swiss sandwich, but with duck instead of ham. It's good. I like it.
And these are savory buckwheat crepes, so they're actually called a galette.
Lastly, let's give the goat cheese one a try.
So it's actually goat cheese, more arugula, walnuts, and honey. And this is a pretty common combination of flavors here in France, and it's really good. I will say that if you like goat cheese, you will love the goat cheese in France. It's just better than ours because it's not pasteurized, so it just has a much richer flavor. Really good.
I'm not normally a big goat cheese fan, but this goat cheese is really, really good. You can't go wrong with either of these. So if you have a chance to come out here during the holidays and try these food booths, A+, definitely recommended. And I'd say it's better than pretty much every quick service item that we've gotten. And it's really not that much pricier. It's just everything's a la carte, so you don't have a combo menu to choose from. But definitely the way to go. We should have done this sooner. The last thing we're going to try is their ramen food truck, which had a choice of shrimp, chicken, or tofu. We chose to get the shrimp, so let's show you what it looks like and let's give it a try. So there it is. It's got zucchini letters in it and plenty of big shrimp, and the ramen's hopefully at the bottom somewhere. There it is. So let's give it a try.
I'll try just the broth first with the spoon, and then I'm gonna have to get a fork to get some of the noodles and the shrimp. Oh, that's good. It's almost got some like curry flavor in it. I think it's just a nice savory broth. That's good. Try and get a little bit of noodle and a shrimp. Yeah, that's really nice. I think this might be one of the best things we've tried here. I can't tell what the broth flavor is. Now I'm thinking it's a little bit lemon, maybe, but it's a very nice flavor.
Now that we are done with our lunch snack break, we're gonna go find somewhere warm because it's really cold out. Line times are kind of long, so I think we're gonna go rewatch a show or two. We'll check back in with you later and let you know what we did, but we might kind of be done just hanging out now until our train time. We have re-entered Disneyland for the last time on this trip. We saw the Disney Junior show again, and then we went on the Avengers Flight Force roller coaster. It was nice going to see the show because it was warm in there, and it was fun to get one last adrenaline rush. We are now going to walk down Main Street. We're looking for some celebratory champagne because we didn't get to do that the other night, and that's something big on Jenny's list. And then I think we're going to pick one, maybe two more things to do, and then we have to head to the train station. We couldn't find any champagne, so we're going to go get some ice cream instead because it's cold, and what's better on a cold day than ice cream? Tali got a single scoop of peanut butter cup ice cream with a waffle crisp on top, and Jenny and I ordered the special Donald ice cream, which is vanilla ice cream with a caramel sauce and has little white chocolate Donald feet on it. I think they messed up. They were supposed to give us only one scoop, but they made it as a 3 scoop and gave it to us anyway, so no complaints here. And now we're gonna dig in and enjoy our ice cream, and then we'll go on a ride or two. We decided to take one last trek through the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough to look at all the stained glass. And during the daytime, it's a lot easier to see and a little more beautiful than it was at night, though it's a lot more crowded. And here is one last view of Fantasyland from up above. And now you can see a little bit better that they are actually snails on these turrets. So Jenny noticed this a few minutes ago. So there are all these what looks like wrappers or stickers stuck all over the top of the castle here. But then we looked a little closer and we can see that there's some up on this roof over here. There's even some on the next roof. And then we realized this is like paper trash from the fireworks that they launch off. And you can even see some of the fireworks launchers right there, maybe 15 feet from us right now. So kind of weird that they don't do a good job of cleaning this off, at least from the areas that guests are exposed to. But I think it's kind of cool that you can see where the firework debris lands.
We just noticed that outside of the exit to the castle walkthrough, there's a wishing well.
Good news, we found our champagne cart. Bad news, it's closed. All right, we found another thing we haven't done yet. We are gonna go check out the Legends of the Wild West. This is going up the fort at the entrance to Frontierland. Yeah, we found a gold miner. And look at this great view of Big Thunder.
It says, "This is the outlaw waiting for a jailbreak.
So there he is in the corner, waiting to get out of prison. Sitting in his cell playing cards by himself. Up here there are some telescopes that you can look through. The lawman, 3 down and 6 to go. Looks like that there's the sheriff.
Does anyone else think he looks like the guy from Carousel of Progress? I think he does.
I don't.
It's fun, there's so many interactive walkthrough things at Disneyland Paris than there are at the other Disney parks we've been to. This is the Frontiersman Tales of a Folk Hero. He's saying his prayers at his bed. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Did he fall over? And lastly, right after you walk out of the exit, you can find the showman heading east with the Wild West show.
And it says this is Buffalo Bill Cody. So the famous showman who inspired circuses and other traveling shows.
We are all done at Disneyland Paris.
We're about to head to the train station, so we have to say au revoir.
We've had a blast. Thank you for coming along on this trip with us.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and give it a big thumbs up.
And we hope we put you in a magical mood.